Okay, I want to talk about how right now you can earn 1% per day with cryptocurrency, particularly the FragToken. I don't even understand how people are missing this. So you actually are earning a little bit more than 1% a day. Here's essentially how it works. You take these FragTokens, you mine bonds, and each bond pays out one full frag. Okay, and a frag right now is worth, let's see, right now a frag is worth 5.7 TRX. If you're familiar with Tron, if you're not familiar with Tron, the cryptocurrency Tron, then you're gonna have to do some research. But Tron is nothing more than a cryptocurrency. It's the top 10 or top 15 cryptocurrency right now on Coin Market Cap. Let me just pause real quick to give you that. So Coin Market Cap covers the total market cap of cryptocurrencies. Most people are familiar with Bitcoin, but if you come down, you'll see that Tron is right in here, number 14. It goes between number 14, 15, number 10. It goes kind of back and forth. Right now, every Tron is valued at 1.7 cents, basically. However, once you have your Tron, and if you want to know how to buy Tron, you just you buy Bitcoin first from some place like Coinbase, and then after you buy it on Coinbase, you send it over to an exchange like Kucoin. I can put a link in the description on how to set up a Kucoin, a whole video on how to set up a Kucoin account. But on Kucoin, you can use your Bitcoin to buy Tron. Hopefully that's not too confusing for you. If it is, you probably don't need to be in the frag ecosystem to begin with, because cryptocurrency in general is a very speculative, highly speculative place that a lot of people can lose money in cryptocurrency. So if everything I just said to you is totally Greek and you don't understand it, then I wouldn't even recommend that you even mess with frag. Just look at this video for total entertainment purposes. However, the frag token, you use your TRX to buy here on the website. Come here, buy frag. And then what you can do is you can take your frag, come over to DICE, for example, and you mine DICE. Now, what you do is you just move to the highest percentage, and just to show you round numbers, every wager, that's the highest win rate, roll under 95. So under 95%, you're going to wager 100 frag. Every time that you make a bet of 100 frag, you're going to get 3 bonds. Now, hear me out. Every one of those bonds are eventually worth 3 frag. So that means that you actually get paid out if you put those. If you win, you get 103.68 frag. If you lose 100% of it. But if it was even money, if it was an even money game, then your 5%, 95% win rate would pay out 105. So there's a house edge, but notice that you actually earn 3 bonds, which when they mature are worth 3 frag. So you actually get paid out 106.68, which means when your bonds mature, you're mining for a profit. I mean, that's just crazy to even think about. Absolutely crazy to think about. Every frag token is worth, if you mine it, every frag token is worth, let me do the math, hold on. So 103 minus the actual percentage payout should be 105. So the house edge is actually, I did that all wrong. The house edge is 1.32. That's the house edge. 1.32. 105 minus, I did that right. 105 minus 103.68 equals, yeah, 1.32. So that's the house edge, 1.3% house edge in theory, but they pay you 3 bonds. So that means each one of those bonds are worth, divided by 3, 0.44. 0.44 frag is what, if you, and that's the house edge. That means over like thousands of bets, thousands of plays. You come here, you load up a lot of frag if you want, bet under, and then hit auto roll and just let it run. Now over thousands of plays, you're going to average a mining rate of 0.44 frag per bond. Then what you do with your bonds is you come over here to frag bond. This is still pending, it'll go through in a minute. You come over here to frag bond and you buy, you'll have a bond number here and you freeze your bonds. So the way that it works is right now I have 2,736 bonds. I'm going to get paid out 25 frag. That means 25 of my bonds will be matured. And what will happen is, right now I have 2736 minus 25. So as soon as this goes through, I'll have 2,711 bonds left. But I'll take these 25 frag, and if I want to mine with them, those 25 frag will buy me. Okay, that was painful. I was multiplying. So my 25 frag divided by 0.44. So I'll end up getting 56. So I'm going to lose 25 bonds, but if I mine at a rate of 0.44, which that's not going to be enough bets to mine, they get a true statistic, but over time, in theory, I'm going to have a mining rate of 0.44, and that would allow me to get 56 bonds, and I could freeze those bonds. Those 56 bonds, which remember only cost me 25 frag, will ultimately mature at 56 frag. So do you see how you can turn your 25 frag into 56 frag? This is crazy. So where is this frag coming from for the bonds to mature? It's coming from the fees earned from the players who lose on frag dice, and I think frag lotto, and I think toss, and I think frag FOMO. All the different dApps. Basically, the house pays a portion of that over to frag bonds, and see, as you can see, this accumulated right here. So here's what I can do. I can claim. There you go. And so I claimed them. Now that's it. Now I got frag. So if you come over here to like frag dice, there's my frag. I can deposit them here if I want, and then I can start mining. There's something else I can do as well. In fact, I'll just show you. Deposit. So I have 30 frag here. Make sure I have some energy. I do have a little bit of energy. And then hit roll under. I would probably do a small amount, like 5. Hit auto roll and just let it run. And then it's literally going to go. And 1 in 20 on average you're going to lose. You could go 40 in a row and win, and then you could lose, later, so to speak. So this is one option. Here's something else you can do. I'm going to stop this. Here's something else you can do. You can take your frag. I'm going to cash this out, which I'll lose some of it for cashing it out. That's fine, just for demonstration, because it burns 10%. See, there's what I got left. You can, now mind you, if you make enough bets, you're going to mine at a rate of 0.44 if you make enough bets. But you can also come over to, if you wanted to, you could mine it at 0.44, and then you can come over to frag bonds, and you could trade them for a profit. Check this out. A profit of 0.51. That's crazy if you think about it. Like, where else is that possible? Mine them for 0.44. Of course, that's over a large enough volume. Don't go mine, don't go over there with 100 little frag and think you're gonna do something. That's crazy. Or you can outright buy the bonds right here if you wanted to. So for example, 25 frag gets me 47. Notice it's not as many, and I'm paying more than 0.44. I'm kind of paying in this case, a bit of a premium. I'm gonna start mining them though, because that's the cheapest way to do it. But I just wanted to show you how you come over here and freeze them. Frag bonds, and then here's my bonds, and then you freeze. And there we go. Then here's the thing. Already I'm gonna get about 23 frag tomorrow. This thing has been paying out at about 1% per day. The reality is your earnings are like, what, 120% on your bonds, basically, if you mine them at a rate of 0.44 and they cash out at a rate of 1 frag per 1 bond. I'm just going to keep this going, just keep rolling this over. There's a link down in the description. I'll put a shorter link down in the description, a referral link if you want to click on it. And basically, all the referral link does is 5% of anything that you earn mining. basically I get, but that's it doesn't cost you anything else. But that's nuts. Like, I can't believe no one's talking about this. 1% per day. Let's look at it this way, just to make it simpler for you. You literally can buy for a rate of 0.53 right now. They've gone up. They go up and down in price. You can buy at a rate of 0.53 right now. You can freeze, and you're going to earn 1-to-1. And as long as, and by the way, FragToken's been around for months. As long as people keep playing the dApps, the different dApps, the different games, you're going to keep earning. The only way to lose ultimately is if the dApps, if people stop playing. But here's something people aren't realizing, because I saw some discussion about this. They're like, so how does it work? Okay, first of all, it's important to understand why maturity exists. Why do the tokens mature? Why is it you lose them? And it's to prevent dilution. If everybody could just keep mining bonds and they never diluted, then your payout, no matter how much bonds you had, would go down over time because everybody else keeps mining more bonds and more bonds. What happens here is, as long as people keep playing, you're earning. What happens if people slow down playing? It's going to slow down your earnings. But if people are slowing down and they're playing less, then what's probably happening is people's bonds are maturing and they're not buying more. So over time, as long as the same group of players keep playing, and it can be a small group, your earnings will pick up if more people aren't buying bonds. Like right here, there's only 148 million, 1.4 million bonds frozen. So as this number goes down with the same player pool, your earnings go up. I mean, think about that. That's just crazy. 128,000 frag right now. It says, is that what it's saying? Or I'm not sure if that number's right. That would be 12,000 frag. I'm not sure if that number's right. But there's so much room for this to grow. It's so ridiculous. I mean, literally, you're earning about 1% per day. And if you think about it, it's 10% per day, because check this out. I saw this earlier. They pay out 10% of the pool per day. 90% carries over. So in theory, if you make 1%, which is what it seems like we make on most days right now anyway, if you make 1%, in theory, you're technically making 10%. They're just rolling the other 90% over. So, I mean, that's just, I don't even know. That's just crazy. I can't figure out how people are missing this. I just cannot figure it out. So what am I doing? I'm going to start mining more with dice. I've mined some now. I'm going to start mining more with dice at 0.44. And I'm going to hold it long term. I don't care if it slows down. I don't know anything else like this. And there's no reason that it doesn't pay out. You're not going to get diluted to infinity, because people can only earn on one bond. They can only earn one frag. And then the bond disappears. And they have to mine more bonds to get more, or they can buy them. It's more expensive to buy. Anyway, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If you are a part of Frag or the Frag ecosystem, let me know down in the comments as well if you don't mind. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. If you like earning 1% per day, hit that thumbs up. Thank you for watching.